All right. Welcome to Trails Beyond the Horizon. I'm excited for this one. I'm very excited for this one. This is an interesting title menu, it does need to be said, but based on the little tiny extra bit you got of story at the end of the post-game in Daybreak 2, which it did not tell you about, it looks like we are dealing with space stuff, seemingly. So I guess that makes sense. Maybe we can figure out what's happening with the divergent laws. Probably not, it seems a bit early, but who knows. I don't know what to think of this game. I know there's 3 routes, and I know a few characters are back. Not too many of them. I know Rena's back, I know Crow is back, and I know Kevin is back, and that's about it. There's probably some other characters in there. Who knows? And it's safe to say I'm most excited for whatever they do with Van and crew, but I'm eager to see what they can pull off this time with Reen, because he ended Rev Reen at a high note. It's the best his character's been, despite me generally disliking him quite a bit. So hopefully they manage to push forward with him in a new direction compared to the rut he seemed to be stuck in. And yeah, this game is very critically acclaimed by the fan base. I'm not sure that's critically acclaimed, but close enough. And I don't really know what else to say, but I'm excited. It seems like that's either Nina or the Grandmaster as well, and the logo there. I don't know. One of the two, we'll have to find out. And yeah, that's about that. Let's see where this game takes us. I think I need to change some button settings when we get in, but otherwise I have done everything else in terms of setup, so off we go. And of course, we'll be doing Nightmare. Hopefully this time it's harder than Daybreak 2, because that was pretty easy except for the final battle in the post-game, which did actually nearly screw me over, but you guys didn't see that, because I was having recording issues, unfortunately. Couldn't pull it off out of nowhere, because I wasn't ready for it at all. For there to be story there. Unfortunately, you did miss that, but it wasn't anything serious. Not really important in the slightest. Yeah, so going into Nightmare, here we go. Found clear data, yep. That should be it. Following items. Clear data, great. Found clear data for the... Oh, that was... Daybreak 1. Okay, so you get one for both. Cool. Daybreak droplets. What are those? And a Zerum powder and Zerum capsule. Cool, that's a good one to get. That's always nice to have. Nice loading screen there. A certain day in May. So that's just the next month. We're not waiting at all. Going right into it. It's a nice quiet start. The Aerospace Force Zeku Space Base. We're back at the space base. I did completely forget this existed, basically. Not completely, but I just wasn't thinking of it at all until the end of last game. Again, the end of the post-game of last game. They're going to orbit? Out of nowhere? This isn't even being built up? It's just happening? It's just the start of the game? Okay. Well, also, is this just like the most generic news broadcast UI I've ever seen, or is that just me? What's going to happen? Is it going to get divergent laws? There's Hermes with her mask off. There's Hermes in full. She's a fucking astronaut. That's who she is. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. She probably is, at least. And I've seen that character before. That's who that is. I've seen pictures showing that design. I'm like, who the hell is this? This is a bold start, though. It's just ignore starting small. We're going big from the get-go. Not explosive, but big. They can see further than they should ever have been able to see in Zemuria. In the entire world. And it's, of course, Marduk.
Incredible!
So that's a satellite.
They should immediately have images
It's all
beyond
sparkly up there.
all their information, right? This should be huge. I'm surprised it managed to reach it, considering going outside of the continent elsewise, which is like, nope, fails. And suddenly we jump forward 2 months. This looks like Erebonia. What's it called? The place that got sieged and the guy died. But I don't think so. I think that's Edith. Ored? What? Ored? That's not Edith at all. Not in the slightest. Levance. Did we know that name? I don't know, but that's exciting. We're not even starting in Calvard. Well, technically we did, but... Okay. All of this, we've seen all of these things before. It's in quite... Van is here. We're all here, probably. Why? Virtual Combat Training Facility, Valhalla. Why would you call it that? Valhalla. New outfit for Ferry.
It's changing again.
Sounds slightly more
Sure enough.
mature.
We got some kind of ruins this time?
From the southeast part of the continent by the look of it.
Did they change their audio quality?
Eyes up!
Or am I just
Damn it!
experiencing a different game
Point sharks! Farida, Master, let's do this.
and going, it's different, right?
Understood.
She said to Mom again.
Show me just how much you've improved this time. All
Also,
right?
Burger's back out of nowhere, skipped a whole game, and now he's just here. Yep, command battle. We have the turn list, turn bonuses.
Dragon lurking in the ruins. It has a strange aura, but it's formidable all the same.
Looks just like the real thing. All right, don't drop your guard,
Whoa.
guys. We're taking this bad boy down.
Why is the audio so quiet for the voices there? Did you hear the fairy like go and whisper, time to go all out?
You can't hide anything from us.
Okay, we have
Weakness with an art.
earth weaknesses, nothing too special in them.
Time to go all out.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Why is that a... That's a weird way to pop things up.
Close in.
Okay, I mean, they did change the UI a bit, not massively. It seems to be roughly the same, right? Van, what do we have for you? We have less stuff than before. His halter is gone, for example. But Coin Bullet is still here. Yeah, it does control differently. Aerial slash, impede side attack bonus, heavy stun delay, back attack bonus. Yeah, that's Van. Well, he's raw.
Here
God,
goes.
they really improved even on Daybreak's quality of animations, huh? Yeah, SCLMs. Well, we realistically can, but should we? Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't need to be separate for Coin Bullets. How much damage are we doing?
Think fast. Take this. Take it home,
Well,
Ferry.
yeah, it's not good, but it's not terrible. Ferry, now are you good this game? Have you gotten a bit older so you can do stuff? She still has Flaming Prayer.
Close in.
Oh, arts damage up as well. Did it always have arts damage up? I think that's new. There's always attack up and CP regen, but not that. Slow. Krugen Blade. Fire assist? What does fire assist mean? Does it mean it does fire aspected damage? I should probably buff though to start with.
Speak. Alahab. Anfasna.
You says it a lot slower. I don't know what button is speed up, so that we are going to be going normal speed here. Blitz. That is new. Activates a blitz chain or blitz support action. They added even more to the combat system. I'm perfectly content with that. So far, Daybreak's been getting better and better with its combat, so... Let's see, if an enemy or allies hit with the delay effect, there is a 50% chance that any AT bonuses set to activate on the turn will be lost. Is that different? Right. Barkhorn, I don't remember what you had. Buff, cast, removal. Impede, you mean?
Shred their weak spot with an art.
Vigor, attack, defense buff. What does buff / cast removal mean? Buff removal is all cancel to some degree. Is it impede and all cancel combined together, and that's why it's called that? Delay, heavy stun, side attack bonus. I mean, we may as well start with that. Do we have S-breaks available? I doubt it. So this is going to be a smart use of stuff.
Go all in on Master.
Yep, that's how you deal with a plant, baby. Just kick it into the stratosphere and knock it back down. Okay, these guys are scratching us, but we have a tier here, and that's about it. Well, rather than use that, let's see if Kugan Blade does extra damage or something with Fire Assist.
Here's Guardian Blade. Slice 'em up.
Maybe? But yeah, aspected crafts would be a new idea, that's for sure. We can't really get a side attack bonus on that one. Unfortunately, we also can't get...
Attack their weakness with an
No, we can. Okay, we may as well do this then. God, they went overboard reanimating everything, huh? I'm happy with that. Well, Van, you need to be dodging like them. So far, Ferry is doing really well this fight compared to usual. We'll ignore him because he'll just die. It says back attack, but there's no way we're achieving that, so let's just go for it as it is. Vigor? Which one? What does Vigor do? It's been a while since I've seen Vigor. On at least us. So yeah, we'll just do this. It works. Kill that guy, and now get ready to hit this guy, I guess. There's no... We can't S-boost either, I just realized, so there's just no use for that. May as well just go for the single target high damage.
Looks like we're making progress.
Keep up the assault.
Yeah, they're whispering there. He said keep it up or something to Ferry, and it was like barely audible, so I need to definitely look at the audio settings here. That's weird. I've never had this issue before.
Pull out all the stops.
Where the dialogue seems generally a bit quiet but fine, but then there's these dialogues that whispers. It's not weak to fire, so she's just got nothing to do but hit it. We could try to slow it. I mean, is there any reason to? No. We're fine, but let's see.
Target locked. You're trapped.
May as well use all the crafts we can and get all these visuals. This is gonna hurt. It did in fact hurt. Well, I mean, it's weak to aerial dust and such, but we also have a crit turn.
Lanes protect us.
I'm just gonna go for a back attack bonus.
Raging Buster! Counting on you, Master.
And with him, we have really not got enough movement, man.
Their weak spot with an art.
Lanes protect us.
Fine, we'll also break out of it just to do a side attack bonus.
Shred their weak spot with an art.
I wish I could stop it from acting. Delay might help to stop it from healing, but I don't think we're struggling enough for that to be necessary. We'll be able to heal Ferry next turn, and then it'll be fine. Okay,
That'll cost
he didn't even go for Ferry. Plus, it's about to be stunned, so Let's auto attack it, honestly. Now, I really would like to see if the stun chain thing is still in effect, but I can't S boost, so
With an art.
I'm afraid that's not happening. Raging Buster, any chance to get the bonus on it? Nope. Okay, an auto attack it is. So they have reset us quite a
Hostile
bit.
targets all clear.
But I guess they do that when you start technically a new duology, so
Finally made it through. Seriously, what are they thinking throwing stuff like that at us right out of the gate?
was it hard?
Yes,
I don't
me.
think that was
You
hard.
should have given us something even tougher.
Also, man with eye patch.
Especially considering neither of you so much as broke a sweat.
Why are we just not giving them their names?
In any event, I'm heartened to see you haven't been slacking on your training while I've been away. You as well, Fairy. And if this old eye
Definitely
doesn't
looks
deceive
older.
me, you've grown a bit taller, haven't you? I almost didn't recognize you at first.
She has her accessory that you can get from the bonding event. That's good to see.
Yeah, only about 2 reach though.
Yeah, you're gonna end up quite small, Fairy, sorry to say. But hey, growth is growth.
You must have been training a lot too, Bearguard. You seem even stronger than when I saw you last year. Man, I really wish I could learn some of your moves.
I don't know if any of his moves are gonna do a whole lot for someone in your weight class.
No, they probably won't. She is not of the right build, let's say. Why have we got to
I'd heard you
reintroduce
jumped
our
pretty far out
characters,
to the
man?
Eastern borders. Guessing a lot happened to you out there?
I thought he might not come back in this game, honestly, because of that. He was like, yeah, I'm in the East. Okay, bye. I'm too powerful / too important to have in the party. Sorry, we made a miscalculation.
Nowhere near as much as what happened to you, it would seem. The Garden Master, the Crimson Grindle. I'm impressed you were able to handle it all.
Oh, you?
Yeah,
It wasn't
but
that
left us
bad.
with way more questions than answers.
Except we died like 20 times, but that doesn't matter, you know?
No kidding. We're not sure what sort of threat's waiting in the wings now. That's why I pounced when you sent me the invite here, Master. This brand new shard function Marduk whipped up is just the kind of trick we'll need up our sleeves. Still don't get why the invite came through you, though. There's something you ain't telling me?
What did he just say they made? Shard function. That stops the music now? Why? Why would you mute the music?
You'll find out soon enough. Now, let's get moving.
Tamam, beginning advance into Sector 2.
She's addicted to that phrase now,
Fine.
man.
Guess for now, I'll just focus on finding a worthy foe to really put this shard function through its paces.
What does the shard function mean? Also, yeah, new designs for Van as well. I mentioned it on Ferry, but not Van. Also, Burger doesn't have one. Everybody else seems like they might get one. Burger, no. These are not going to be the functions I use, so... Yep, the menu is still the menu. Nice new menu, though. I love the look. It reminds me a lot of Reverie with how this menu looks. Press this to open the status menu. Stat values. Cool. Crit plus. Okay. Wait. Of additional normal attacks in Craft's Landing? What does that mean for accuracy? What does that mean at all? Dex? Is Dex a new stat? The hell? Arts evasion and evasion. Oh wait, hold on. Is it? Have they made it so evasion automatically happens again? Will it automatically counterattack? It seems like that implies it's happening every time you dodge. So they might have brought that back. I do like the new art, very characterful. Fairy is looking very different, let's say. Barkhorn is using the same art. I don't think he's going to be a major character in this game. I just have a feeling. I really have a feeling. He also seemed like he had the least effort in his things. Oh, Van is here now. Sep of mass times
Shot
50.
one up.
Cool. I'm not going to look at all of those yet. Status, crafts. Crafts. You can level them again. They're doing the garden, but not in the garden. Okay. Using a craft grants you experience. Once it reaches a certain point, the craft will level up. This will enhance the craft, such as reducing the amount of CP it consumes or increasing its attack power or stun damage. Crafts can also be leveled up by using skill stones. Excuse me. So you're saying the more I do something, the better it gets? That's such a good idea. Why have they never done this before? Okay, and it looks like based on which type of craft you're getting powered up, you need different types of skill stones, so therefore it gets past the issue you had in the previous game, where, hey, okay, I'm just going to put on the S-Breaks, I'm going to put on the buff stuff. Oh, except, okay, so there's character skill stones which can be used on anything, or generic ones. That's even smarter. Items, we have a lot of stuff. Not anything too much, I imagine. Costumes, huh? Okay, equipment. We probably have nothing, yeah, because there wasn't any carryover of any sort. Can't access our augments. G tokens, there's another system, huh? Okay, and now I need to change the options for the audio, because why is it so quiet?
Here goes. Here goes.
Hopefully that's fine. I don't know. I'll maybe need to bump it up even further somehow. It sounds, I think, quiet. And yeah, my button settings. I need to do that. I guess I should have done this beforehand, but I completely forgot it would happen. Cool. Menu up, blah, blah, blah. I'm really looking for high-speed mode. L2, please, instead of hide messages. What is R4? Previous page, yeah, we're gonna have to rebind this to L3 again. That works, hide messages needs to be unbound. Or maybe we put on a button I'd never use realistically. Like, what is R4? We'll put R4 here and remove it from here. Whatever that is, maybe I'll get to use it someday. I doubt it. Camp menu. Field. L3. Awakening button 1. Alright. Wait, did I bind it to L2 or R2? Am I an idiot? I bound it to L2 instead of R2. No, oh my god, hold on. And then R2 becomes L3, and this becomes L2. Right. Hopefully this is okay. R2 seems to be barely used elsewise. Charge attack being R2, not usable. But L3 is taken up now. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. What is not used in combat here? R3 is... hopefully L3 works. I'm gonna hope I can unbind this. It's not gonna screw me over. But it might. It just might. Battle, same idea. Anything on R2 needs to be moved. This is going to L2. This is going to L3. This is simple enough. Everything else should be fine. Minigames, accelerate vehicle is going to be on the same button as speed up, huh? Can I just change it to R1, please? Yep. Yep. And then I guess making it L1 will be smarter. And I hope now we're not going to get screwed over, but we might. We just might. Anyway, I needed to do that. Yep, that's my settings. The camera feels massively different. They have zoomed you out. Also, they've added quite the effect to the auto attacks, huh? Before this was just swinging a sword. Now you've got blue energy sparking around.
Here goes.
Fairy feels much faster. Okay, I may be imagining that, but I think so. Sparkle feels incredibly slow.
3 wasp-type monsters incoming.
We'll wipe them out in one fell swoop.
Got it!
Okay. Field battles, right. Everything should be fine unless something has been changed, in which case, uh-oh.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Thanks. Meh. Okay, I can't do quick arts. Also, they don't glow when they attack anymore. I think? Yeah, no, I'm not seeing them. You're gonna have to just know. And they're attacking much more often. Right, so you no longer switch characters necessarily. You just have them
looks
follow
like
up
the gang's all
instead of
here.
switching characters. I'm not sure I like that, because I think it was a very nice idea to force you to play with your entire cast. But it probably is smarter for most people. I just enjoyed being forced to actually try different things.
We'd probably better deploy our shards now and go for a stun.
Ha! Well said.
Yep, stun stuff. Charge attack, fill the gauge, yep, the usual.
Combat over. Processing damage.
And now press square, cool.
There are so many of them. Look out.
Yep, that's combat, alright. Now here's the thing, okay, we still can't S-boost. I was about to say, is the S-boost thing still here? I don't know. I'm not allowed to know yet. I think I missed one. Yes, I did. I'm a genius. But these guys are very, very weak. So, cool.
Whew. Finally cleared all those pests out.
It's so weird. I didn't sense any life from them. But even so, the feeling of taking them down was definitely real.
March and
Yeah,
Garson,
they're just
baby.
like the rest of the scenery here.
It's all relevant to the
My
end.
mirrors on all these foes actually being machines. Marduk's probably using spatial projection to disguise them.
Indeed. They're using Shard technology to replicate the feel of real combat.
Okay.
It's a tad unnecessary if you ask me. I won't claim it isn't impressive though.
Isn't this the same thing they did in the Garson? Are we just explaining
It's
it
definitely
again?
good for training, but I don't know. Is it really a good idea to make it so realistic?
Better for
Instead
training.
of standing around talking further, perhaps you three should focus on finishing the trial?
Who the hell is that? Is that Cronkite? Doesn't sound like him.
Fair enough. Let's pick up the pace.
We'll go and find a worthy test subject for this new Shard technique of yours.
Their voices definitely
Much
sound
appreciated,
different.
Mr. Zeman. Be sure to give it your all, then, Farida.
Come on, I was gonna do that anyway.
Unless that's Carson? Which it could be, because I can't tell. The voices have some weird... Well, not necessarily weird, but they've just changed the way they sound.
Wouldn't picture any different, Master.
I do not know enough about audio to tell you why or how, but it feels different. Yep. All the shortcuts are here. Terms. Timely terms. What? Huh. That's new. They just saw that this was a thing people were doing lately and decided that's a thing we should hop on, and yeah, they're probably right. Big enemy. New tech. Can we try it? Okay, quick arts. Yes, indeed. Yep. Seems the same. Using field attacks will allow the quick art ability to recover sooner. Enemy susceptible to arts attack. A quick art will deal lots of damage. Ooh. Wow, he is tanky. No, he still has an attack effect. Why was the other ones not showing me it? Also, the way they've definitely done some stuff here. The camera is shaking so much more. Escaping command battles. Yep, that's how it goes. Let's just do one of these and get out of here.
We take our lead.
I do not want to be controlling Barkman. Get me out. Let me try Fairy out. Because after... Okay, we still have the undodgeables. After not really enjoying her combat up to now, I want to give her a go and see if she feels good.
Win. Now go on.
Okay, this should just kill it. Yep. She feels fine.
So, Master,
Much better.
I'm still sitting
still
here in
not
the dark
great.
as to why you were the one who invited us here. And why was it just me, Fairy, and Reset instead of the whole office?
Right. Not
Still
everyone
not
is
ready to
here.
spill the beans? Why all the mystery?
Getting invited here was a real surprise for me. But man, the 10-hour drive to get all the way out here to Orred was pretty rough.
Wasn't a trip to Tharbad like 8 hours already? So you're used to
I've
it.
always been curious about this place, since both my brother and Reset work here.
I told you. You'll find out soon enough. Once we finish these trials, I'm sure everything will be clear. Without even a single word of explanation from me.
Okay. New weapons, maybe?
I felt pretty good.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm not using Barkhorn. He just does not feel good right now.
Oh, hey, the treasure chest.
Treasure chests are a bit bigger. Shard tactics, yep. Cool, thanks. Ports, arts, custom. Yep, all of that is the same as usual, but they've made the menu a bit more easy to navigate, huh? Want to check this. Desert Edge. Okay, so we have new dual arts. It looks like they're definitely going all in on that, which is a good
Shifting to
thing.
maintenance mode.
Ports offer a variety of stat bonuses. Cool. And shard skills. Yep, cool. We have one open slot for Van for HP.
Shard
Great.
skill added.
Let's look at the shard skill list. Do we have anything too interesting new? The impacts are still here. They're still good, you know. The Buster and Breakers are here. Oh, hold on. So these now actually do add damage. While they increase the odds of it happening, they also increase the damage it deals, which is good. It's not as good as having one of these, right? But considering it all, it's not that bad to have. Swordbreaker Barrage. Now this is just a worse Swordbuster. Actually, no, these just suck. Because honestly, you really don't care in the generic battles about this type of stuff. Fatal Lance. Good stuff. Still here. Burst Game. Now that is new. That is pretty good as well for tanks. Very good for tanks, even. Even also really good for high-speed characters. That's definitely something to look at. This is fine. Resist stuff. Impassion Guard or Regen Guard. What the fuck is that? Huh. Defending may be sturdier and grant crest effects. Defending may be sturdier. Okay, not good. Guardian is still good. Avenging Arrow. Good stuff. Orphanic Force and Seraphic Force. Okay, not too bad there. Drive. We have the boosts for our arts. Mindbreaker with the barrage, well, not barrage bonus, just the Buster bonus. Don't need the Breaker Barrage or Barrage, whatever. Judgment Feather, good. Chance of 75% damage bonus? They upped that, right? It wasn't 75% before. That is a massive increase. absorbing arts. That's still fine, but probably not necessary. They counter arts with quick arts. And most enemies don't use enough arts for that to matter. Deploying shards, nobody really needs that. GoldenEye is what we like. All the rest of this, not really important. This is all stuff you get in the field, which doesn't matter. This is good though. SUM boost, that is a good one. Crisis Force still fine. And Heavenly Fortune isn't bad. So there's only 2 to really look at here, but they're there. Hey, can I move mind 1? Thanks. Because this will give me GoldenEye. I'll take that. Yeah, okay, I can't change Barghorns. He's not staying in the party. Sorry, Barghorn. You're not here for fun. You're just here to be here to show yourself off and leave.
Chalk one up.
Is this really indoors?
Oh, the damp air and heavy scent of grass remind me of the jungle ruins I once explored.
Do they now?
They even got the sense and humidity right? Marduk really can do anything.
It looks very Aztec, which is new architecture for the series. Maybe a bit Nayuta-esque, just saying. Just always need to bring up Nayuta when I can. One day it'll be important. One day! And this is the best opportunity. Space, we can maybe see it. Space was in Nayuta. You know. Anyway. Enemies. S-Break. No shard function. Zonk. Zonk? Press and hold R3 on the field to activate Zonk. Enemies will slow to a crawl, allowing you to attack them with abandon. Damage is massively increased. Stun damage is also increased. Zonk can be used again as soon as the gauge refills. Attacking enemies will fill the gauge faster. Okay, so you're just stronger.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
Dude, that damage bonus is insane. Hold on. Oh, I can't even enter into command battle. So I was like, okay, let's now go into command battle, get that stun off. Apparently you can't do that. There's no way it's back already, huh? They must have boosted how much you're gaining here, right? There's no way it's this fast usually. Because if it is, that's a busted effect. Hey man, can you just die before you kill me? That's cool. I really like that.
Well, well. So that's ZOC, huh? Worked even better than I expected.
Now, what does it stand for? It's based on the
It'll be even
Grendel
more
stuff, huh?
effective if I use it in that state.
Nope, never mind. She's like, oh, that would be powerful.
Yeah, it seems like we'll have a much easier time dealing with enemy groups with this. But if possible, I'd love to see how a real pro makes use of it. You know, someone like Reset.
Well, we'll have to see. Why isn't she in the party is a good question.
She's got the best shard control out of our whole group, no doubt about that. But for some reason, she took off as soon as we got here.
Okay, Barkhorn told her to
Don't
leave.
give me that. I don't have any idea what she had to go do. I was under
No,
the
never mind.
impression she'd be joining us here.
Uh-huh. If you say so.
I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that it's my brother guiding us
So it was
instead
Carson.
of Reset or Mirabelle.
Why do they sound weird? Why am I struggling to put the voices together here?
I couldn't say.
Hey, Carson. Been very little time, actually.
Setting that aside, you all seem
No.
to be pro-
No, it's not gonna pop up like
progressing
this.
smoothly. I'm sure you could get your scores up even higher if you tried, though.
I mean, let's look at it. What does it say? Yep, I do not need to look at this if I've already played the previous games. Is this like desperately saying, hey, you can start with Beyond the Horizon? You're crazy, but you technically
Not
can.
just you, Farida, but Van as well.
Well, I know there are some areas I could do better in.
This is starting to take me back to my training 3 years ago. So, if Reset's still unaccounted for, I take it
Other
Mirabelle's the one guiding the other group then, yeah?
Oh, is this us immediately switching routes? Is this Reen?
So you noticed
Is
it.
Reen here?
Huh? You mean there are other people here doing this trial?
That's correct. For this live combat trial, we're
Okay, well
performing
then we need to
real-time
step up.
comparative verification with 2 teams, X and Y. You 3 are Team X. Team Y is also made up of highly experienced combatants, so you mustn't let your score fall behind.
I wonder who they are.
I have a
Wait,
feeling
no,
I
it
know
doesn't
who they
even
are,
matter.
Ferry.
We just gotta get it in gear.
Didn't expect that from the beginning if it
Girl,
is, though.
I'd say things just got a lot more interesting. Lucky for us, we got a ringer on our side. You're still gonna lend us a hand, right, Master?
That's what I'm here for.
Just
Thanks,
so you're aware,
Sparkle.
Team Y also has 3 members. One of them even has ties to the church,
Oh?
though of a different sort than Mr. Zeman now.
Oh, so is it maybe Kevin instead of Reen?
They're from the Septian Church? Then is it Celise or Leon?
I hope they get more
No,
time this game to be
neither of
playable.
them.
I'd really hope so. I really like them, and I loved how they played, but they were barely into.
But he's at the same level. Actually, I'm
It's
told
Kevin.
you've met him before.
Kevin
man.
is here?
What? No way.
We're starting with Kevin appearing? They were this desperate to prove they hadn't forgotten him? Noreen and Kevin? Is that Altina? Oh my god, it is! Okay. I was not expecting her. She looks so much older. Holy fuck. Hey, Kevin. It's, oh my
Good
god.
shot. Thank you for the assist.
What the fuck?
Ah, don't mention it. Wait. We got another pain in the butt incoming.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to react to seeing her.
Subspecies of fate
What is that
spinner.
weapon she's
Likely
using?
quite powerful.
Right. Let's use shard commands and bring it down quickly.
Is that what her thing has turned into
Counting on
now?
your support.
I don't remember what he was called.
Sure thing. Got your back.
He looks so good, Kevin. And God, it's thank God he doesn't look like he did in what was it, 0/As, you know? That
something new, isn't there?
image wasn't great.
Well, at least these Zyphid things are actually useful.
I'll say. Now, let's see what these shard commands can do.
God, it's been a while since I saw Reen. I'm not feeling as bad as I did last time he appeared, that's for sure. I'm not feeling bad at all, and that's good. That's good. Form a shard command with R3. Consume boost gauges to use commands unique to the holicals equipped by the party. Okay, S boost is gone. Maybe? Attack surge, speed surge, magic surge, shield surge. Okay. That's gonna be interesting to manage. Is this a team-wide effect, or certain unique, highly effective shard commands? This them replacing whatever was it, Brave Orders? Physical for 4 turns, damage plus 30% on activation, CP plus 15. This is just them, isn't it? It's just Brave Orders. It's just them. They're also tied to S boost. Right. Let's see. Well, we probably want craft damage. Okay, this is a unique one, like they mentioned.
Give it your best.
0.5x is impressively powerful. Rabbit Sword, damage plus 40% on activation, CP plus 30. It's a double of this in terms of CP gain. For 6 turns, it's longer. Okay, I mean, we might as well.
Rabbit sword!
These 6 gens are more advanced than I thought.
I see. So it's an evolution on Brave Orders.
It is an evolution of
We'd
Brave
be smart
Orders.
to use it to our advantage.
I thought they'd forgot about it, but then they're like, no, it's back. Or maybe it won't be as OP this time.
Charge in all at once.
Crimson Leaf Blade and 6-Fold Gales. 6-Fold Gales is awesome leaf cutter, isn't it? That was what it was called. Delay medium critical back attack bonus. Does critical mean it's a guaranteed crit? Burn plus and impede. Burn plus! He has burn plus now! Okay. He's
Let's
replaced
target all at
McBurn.
once.
It's a person with this ability, but it's probably not McBurn's level still. This is a really low range on this ability, unfortunately, so we are gonna have to run in there. Okay, let's try out the burn. Or we can hit all 3. We can probably go with hitting all 3. Okay, that's an impressive looking attack. That's an impressive looking attack. Kevin, can you just move a bit further, like a tiny bit? No. Cherub shot, impede, resistance, art resistance down? Okay. Heavy stun, delay, medium back attack bonus. Lots of back attack bonuses, but I tend to not have any craft users ever be in the back, so it's never been great. What are your arts? Shadow Spear, Breath, and Refreshing Veil. He has Breath. Is this guy death-blowable? Press the wrong button. He is death-blowable. Let's take a gander.
Medios above.
Hey, old Tina. Okay, we have Brianak again. It's a different shape now. Arts damage, art resistance down. Remedy Song. She's now a buffer. Restores 25% HP, CP regen, and removes debuffs. Not bad at all. Let's try Brianak.
Here I go. Attack!
Okay. He really is just now a fucking shield instead, isn't he, huh?
Stick 'em!
Go right ahead.
Here we
No
go.
death blows. Oh, this is a spinner, huh? It does look like one of the spinners, but it looks much more terrifying, I guess.
Go at it full force.
Let's try Punishing Rage.
It's closing time.
Man, they gave him a cool voice, huh?
Down you're going.
I don't know if that's the same voice actor as he used to have, because, you know, he didn't talk much when you could only hear occasional battle lines, but
Let's proceed with care.
let's do the Crimson Leaf Blade
Go right
here.
ahead.
Now. Cut through.
Isn't that his S-break animation, basically, that he used to have? From 3 and 4.
Unforgivable.
If so, that's a fun little progression there. She's used that. Probably no reason to use this
Go
yet,
at it
but
full force.
yeah, let's not. Let's use a spell here. Tear, no need. Is it weak to either of these? No, okay. Brianak again.
Best shot.
Or just auto attack.
There. Yeah.
Caught out.
Green.
They've added really unique animations to auto attacks too, huh? You had Reen spinning around there. I forgot about
Proceed
this.
with care.
Yeah, this is a thing. I need to remember to use it.
See?
S boosting is just gone, huh?
Don't
There's
jump
no
the
way
gun
they would have
yet.
delayed it this long, right? Maybe they have it still? It's hard to tell.
Let's go.
Let's just Abyssal Flame it. Sure.
I'll get you for that.
0 art turn, that's a breath.
There.
I'm in
Thanks.
your debt. Go right ahead.
I'm up.
Yeah, the arts look roughly the same at the low end so far. No need to really think too much about them.
Give it your best shot. Take it away.
Honestly, the crafts look so good, I don't know if I'll be skipping them much. Holy moly.
Well, Tina.
0 art turn again, huh? Then I guess we might as well Hydro Cannon, or we can try to
Go at it full force.
get this off. It's more powerful.
Silver swords.
Here to help.
And that's Ardent Thorn, yep.
You messed up. Ready
That
to
was
throw
a
down?
counter on him missing. It looks like it may actually be 100%, in which case evasion tanks are back, baby! Oh, it's been a while since I've done that. Hey, Reen, you ready to do it? Ready to be an evasion tank again, Reen? Good times, right?
Go at
Good
it full
times. We've done Punishing Rage, so let's try Cherub Shot.
Supporting.
This'll leave a mark. Suck it.
Yep, that's
Hit
Kevin,
step.
alright. Suck it. Brilliant. Fine, we'll try Remedy Song. What's it look like? Oh, there he is. Oh, she's still singing. That's fun.
Don't
It's
get
her
too
singing that she was practicing. Oh, that's an incredible thing to pay off.
Give it your best shot.
I completely forgot she had that aspect to her, but yeah, that was a huge thing, huh?
Take it away.
Let's see if we can impede this here. The beginning of the game is definitely the part where I engage with the actual abilities of crafts much more than I do later on when it's just like, yeah, get S-breaking, you'll be fine.
Go at it full force.
This should kill, honestly, even without the back attack bonus.
This'll do the trick.
God, the visuals, the way they added effects to everything is so good.
Whew, boy. That takes care of that.
Do they have one route between them? Is it only 2 routes in this game? Or is it
what
just
about this place
introducing
is
all the
supposed to
main
be virtual?
characters?
That beastie was as real as they come.
I don't know if
Agreed.
that's true,
It
Kevin.
was not simply a hologram. It appears they are using spatial projection to disguise their autonomous combat machines.
That just seems like a pointless use of resources, honestly.
Though the
She's working with
Mirkin
Epstein
VR
now,
space
huh?
was extremely elaborate. This facility seems just as incredible.
Likely more
In
so,
fact,
honestly.
It may be even more difficult than the latest level of
Going back
Professor
to
Schmidt's
that,
mobile training facility.
Let's not talk about Schmidt's training bullshit, okay?
And that was incredibly difficult to begin with.
Wait, that's personality on Reed. What are we doing here? He was actually laughing at something. Energetically.
Even so, with Father Kevin's support, I'm sure we can make it through this. I've already learned so much about both thaumaturgy and shard use just from watching your techniques.
Oh, he's going back to it.
Oh, shucks.
That's Reed right
Divine
there.
Blade praising little old me? You're gonna make me blush.
We've gone back to it right there. It's been a few lines and he's already doing it.
We
Don't do it
haven't
again,
really
Reed.
talked
I
much
believe in you.
outside
You can
of His Royal
improve.
Highness's wedding, but I've heard all about you from Gaius.
We don't need to see Gaius.
So,
We
you
know
on
who
the
Gaius is.
third
Come
wheel
on.
here. How's about we kick this trial's butt with the power of friendship?
Yeah, Kevin,
And hey,
that sounds
since
right
we're
up
pals
your
now,
alley.
Maybe you could indulge my curiosity about where you're headed after this?
Well,
You seem to have already figured it out, but we're here off the record after getting an invite from a certain someone.
Now, was it Crow?
On paper, we're simply supposed to be passing through Orid en route to a certain country.
Okay, frankly, Reed, this is unnecessary.
I knew it! Wait. Hold on, man. Ain't the fact that the Empire's very own Ashen Chevalier is going you-know-where supposed to be top secret?
Okay, are we really doing this right now?
That
We don't
takes
need
me
to be
back.
saying everything so
It's been
vaguely.
3 years since the war. I'm surprised anyone still remembers my old title.
He's not being depressed about
If
it.
you're wondering why I told you all that, well,
He's much more confident nowadays. Hey, it's Rias. They haven't forgotten her
I guess
either.
I just didn't feel the need to hide it from someone who's Estelle's friend and Gaius' teammate.
Okay, so this is really them name dropping everybody, huh? Going for Estelle as well. They're really saying, hey, this is connecting everything, guys. It's Reverie again, but maybe not as broad. Hopefully.
Not only that, I've been wanting to find a way to thank you for lending your aid to the Radiant Wings.
Reem,
You know about that? Oh man, I really underestimated how sharp you are. If you're just gonna give it to me straight like that, makes me feel like I should share a bit about my situation too.
Right, so this is just a way of giving us an idea of what everyone's
right.
doing, huh?
we're told something very serious has happened within the Septian Church recently, correct?
Is it connected to
A
Nina,
revelation
perhaps?
so big, it shook both
No.
the Congregation for Divine Worship
Oh.
and the Congregation for the Sacraments.
Yeah, that's big. What the fuck is that?
I nearly forgot. This girl was with the Imperial Army's intelligence division.
Thinking it over, it was probably that event which led to talks of a technological alliance between Marduk and the Church.
Uh-huh.
As such, it is also more than likely that the next generation of the Holy City's rumored special operations airships are in development.
Okay, we're getting new... What were they called? The Chariots, they were called... Hey, this is a good time for this. Which one of the Raven Wings? Yeah, that's who it was. Good.
Whoa. Hold on there, Missy. Don't say another word. That is extra super hundo P top secret.
They were called the Chariots or whatever. That was their nickname. Oh, boy, I wish I remembered what they were called.
Altina, we should probably
Merkabahs.
keep some of this organization's secrets.
Oh, sorry. I slipped back into my old habits.
So this is the Ashen Chevalier and his old partner. They're also formerly teacher and student, from what I hear.
It's really a weird relationship, Kevin, yeah.
Those Class 7 folks are
They've got quite a
something else.
history. Please don't mention
More
Class
impressive
7.
than Gaius made them out to be.
Just don't mention Class 7. Just say these these guys. We can go back to... Look, it's not like he did anything wrong just now, but I am getting flashbacks, and they're not good.
Would you look at that? Guess even Mr. Dominion can find himself out of sorts.
And they have definitely changed the way Mirabelle's voice actor sounds, because that is very much more in line with her actual speaking patterns.
I've only heard tell of a rumor here and there.
Oh
but
my
word
God.
is the Grossritter are having a total fit over whatever happened.
Oh my god, it is actually utterly different. There is no way to recognize the two. Why do they do that? It's so completely changed. Mirabelle, are you okay? Are you sick? What's happening?
Top of all that, seems
Oh my
you
God, I
got
hate
thrown
it.
to the wolves to make sure Iscariot don't beat y'all to the punch. Bless your heart.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Why would you do that? I haven't even heard that much, but it's already too much. Okay.
You're telling me. Not only that, but I had a wicked hard time trying to convince our usual runners like Celeste to step aside and let me come. Oh, hold the phone! Hey, Missy, why's an outsider like you know all about the church's dirty laundry, huh?
I mean, she is working for Marduk. You know, they're basically as high up as they get outside of the church and the
They
organization.
both seem to have dialects from a remote region of the continent. Much like that one schoolmate of yours, Rean.
What?
Becky,
Which
right.
schoolmate? Becky?
I think
Becky?
these two were competing, though, the way their accents
Becky!
get thicker around each other.
We're mentioning Becky? The one that was like Scottish? The store girl? What the fuck? We're mentioning her in the main story at the beginning of Horizon? That's nice. I like that.
Well, we should probably cut the small talk for now. You three need to get going to Sector 2. Don't forget, you're being timed here. And that's not the only reason to get a move on.
Wait, hold on. Is she back to normal?
Well, we should probably cut the small talk for now. You three need...
What the fuck? So what, was it meant to be played up because when she's talking to Kevin, she plays it up? What's happening?
What do you mean?
Oh, right. I forgot to mention it earlier, but...
There's another team running this trial at the same time as us, isn't there?
They really do feel out of place here, these guys. 'Cause it's like, yeah, this is the Daybreak art style. This is the art style you associate with the Calvard arc. So seeing them here is just like, wait a minute, you guys exist still? Oh yeah.
Really? Is that true?
Got it in
Especially Kevin, you know.
Tell me you know all their names next or something?
Because he is, he's been out of it for a while.
No, all I can tell is their numbers. Also, that it seems like I
Really?
haven't met any of them before.
Are you sure you're not one of the people that Van has met? Because Van knows everybody.
But I'm guessing the people I do know that we were supposed to meet here have been saved for the end. Is that right?
Oh, look at you.
You gotta
Lots
be
of information
pulling my
here.
leg.
I don't know what
Am
the
I
hell
gonna
they're
have
talking
to
about.
update the parameters on you yet again? Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised given that you're the junior disciple of Little Miss Silverblade.
Is she here? She did fuck him up.
Anyway, it's just like you said. You're Team Y and the others are Team X. We'll be comparing your scores, so you'd better get off your butts and start moving.
I believe in you, Van. You can do it.
All right, got it. You heard her. Let's go, you two.
Right. We're gonna leave those Xers in our dust.
Beginning our advance on Sector 2.
Okay, let's see how they play. Right, Reen. Do you feel good? That's a cool moveset. He does feel good. And he has the same fucking running animation. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen this one.
Here I come. There. Yeah, yeah.
Ultina's using a classic shield style. Nice, nice.
I'm all over. There. Bam!
That's pretty good as well. Let's try them all out.
You have to admit, this is incredible. These might be actual jungle ruins they've replicated.
Even the Foundation has been studying projection technology.
Save the admiration. Scott, we got work to do.
Holy fuck, that was cool. Wait a minute. Why was that so cool?
Take charge, Kevin.
Support.
That was a miss. Okay.
I expect combat, sir.
Activate this. Now, how does she actually fight? Okay, this is not her specialty.
Conditions ideal for Stream Command. Start offensive. Engage.
Right, this guy's pretty much dead. Let's just hit him a few times here.
Go right ahead.
Roll them down.
6-fold gale! Take charge, Kevin!
Can we kill him with this, or should we just leave? We should just leave.
Got you on the move! Open wide! Bam!
Nice.
You want to
God,
see
that.
what I can really do?
How does the combat
must
keep
help
feeling
them, Kevin.
better each game? They're putting in some hard effort here, man. Look at this.
Numerous foes.
That's insane.
Let's go!
Also, his AoE is absurd. Like, Jesus
that.
Christ.
Off to the next. Treasure spotted.
EP1. Okay. Actually, I guess I should check our layout. Nice art here. Nice art. I am, again, going to very much say I much prefer this art style to the one that we used to have in Cold Steel. Right. Let's see.
Leave the adjustments to me.
EP, I mean, it's probably going to the one person who's going to be using it a lot. Well,
You may leave this to me.
oh, he already has
Shifting
four.
to maintenance mode.
Yep,
Got a new
EP.
skill.
A Holocore's still in this game, because I just realized I'm not seeing them. No, they are. They are. Yep, they're right there. Is that going? S-Boost is being named there, so is S-Boost still a function? So you have to manage both of them now. So you have to both S-Boost and use it for not Brave Orders, whatever they're called. What are they called now? I'll have to remember. And there goes the voice acting for the first time in the game. Quick Hearts, yep. Okay, do field combat. Deadly strikes cannot be dodged. Make sure you distance yourself. If the party is attacked while their health is low, is that... Have they changed it so it's not automatically sending you in now? They might have.
Initiating combat.
We'll have to see if that's the case. Wait, we have different animations depending on how we're dodging? There's no way they've done that, man. There's no fucking way. That would be so impressive. Holy moly.
This'll leave a mark. Suck it! You're up, Rain.
I am excited to figure out if that's true.
Roll them down.
6-fold gales! Counting on you, Altina.
Exiting combat. There.
Yeah, she does not look like she does much damage.
Give it up! Down they go!
My god, they really do melt.
I'm up.
Sorry, I stressed your souls.
Job well done, Kevin.
That was
It's
quite
hard
a
to tell where
line
the
from
room
Kevin
ends,
there.
Even with the giant structures.
There's a breeze going through too. I think I can hear an echo, so there must be a wall around here somewhere.
I guess that's a reasonable thought.
A mighty foe. Be on guard.
Okay, let's go.
Charge attack at the ready.
God, that is a really cool charge attack. I'm sorry to say. I feel like they're doing great work for Reed here.
COC activate.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way to cancel out their big attacks like that, huh?
Bam! The advantage is ours.
No, I was trying to do the same thing, just S-boost and then hit them, but you can't. Why?
Give it your best.
And we do it, man. It's so good when you can.
Secret technique. 6-fold gale. Take charge,
Okay,
Kevin.
we can probably finish
Got
him
you on the
off
main hall,
outside.
everybody. Bam! Open wide. Open wide.
No, there definitely is a different animation. That's insane.
Hang it up.
Is it for everyone or is that just him?
I'm still in my
Okay, it
growing
looks like
phase.
he might
spotted.
roll. Cooling Choker, Strength and Arts 5 already? That's pretty good. Probably better to put it on Kevin there, but that's fine.
Burn away.
Let us begin.
Oh, we already have an achievement to look at, but we'll do that in a second.
That's our cutest. Start it out.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna start skipping again. We can't watch them all. That'd take us forever. The game's already long enough as it is.
Hit step.
This probably kills the front runner here. Okay, never mind, it kills both.
Holy, that's one for the books. All right, let's rip.
I'm still pressing triangle to try and switch characters, man. I'm used to it too much at this point.
No time for standing around.
Oh, well done, Rean.
It's feeling very fast. It does need to be said.
We earned
4-2 droplet already. Great, my favorite.
Watch yourselves. There's a lot of them.
Charge attack at the ready.
I feel like this generates way too fast. It's so OP. Ow.
Combat complete. Without
Genuinely,
incident or
that
deterrent.
attack is absurdly cool. Impede 1. I mean, Impede is one of my least favorite
Leave the
force of all
adjustments
time,
today.
but it's better than nothing, you know?
A new skill to utilize.
Oh, this is an actual dungeon, huh? I guess we'll need to hurry up a bit, because maybe we can just start off with a fucking 2-hour prologue here.
Attack at the ready.
Okay, let's switch. Let's let
Sorry. Gotta rest
Altina
your
get a
souls.
bit of field time, even if I think she's really not suited for it. Or we aren't allowed? Okay, it's a command battle. Also, these new models they made look fucking incredible. The EX chain. Old Arcs units tactical link. Let's give it a try and see what we can do. EX chain, is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know. They just said it's a good opportunity to try it and sent me off. Alright.
Let's charge in all at once.
Can we hit all three? We can. Let's do it. Oh, I forgot. I already forgot to use Sting. Stun. An enemy whose stun gauge has reached 100% will not be able to move. When choosing an attack, the predicted amount of stun damage will be displayed. Some cast them more stun. Perform a special dual attack on a stunned enemy. Yep, it's still here. Normal attack, all crafts attack. Cool. Shard boost. Here we go. S boost will remain active for 2 turns. Activate S crafts with 100 CP. It is still the same, but they've added an extra way to use it. That's going to make this a lot more varied system.
Counting on you, Altina.
Altina, I guess, is using it. I don't know what hers does. Doesn't look like you can double S boost, but maybe just not yet. Let's go with Brianak. Can't hit all 3 of them. Maybe we can from back here? Is that hitting all 3? I don't know. Yes? No? No. Hold on. I've got it. Just a tiny... No. Yes, good. How does that work? Is it just going to target one, or is it going to target multiple? Oh, they made that look even better. Looks like it just targeted one. They are still stunned. This one isn't. Right, so because I hit this one as the primary, it removed it from it, but not in general. Cool, that works. Try it like this. Did I not get close enough? I didn't. Yeah, okay, I'm smart.
Secret technique.
You know, it's not a very secret technique if you keep spamming it, Rena. I just have to say. It also just seems like Autumn Leaf Cutter 2. Just have to put that out there.
Let's charge in all at once.
Is this death blowable?
Apologies for invading
No.
your
Well,
privacy.
shit. Let's auto attack this guy then.
My turn.
Do we have an impede on her? No.
Full force.
Sure, Argent Hornet then.
Silver Sword.
It's yours. That's enough.
It's another counter. It is looking 100%. We're gonna make an evasion tank. We're gonna do it.
Give it your best shot.
I'm excited to do it again. It's always OP, but it feels
Take
good
it
to be
away.
back, you know.
Slow them down. Take charge, Kevin.
Kevin, sure.
Kevin. Take
We
it
missed.
away.
Right, let's see if an auto attack will kill it. No, it's a bit too tanky for that. Great. Good to see it's maintained the really cool stun effect, though. That is one of my favorite things from the combat system in Daybreak 2. I'm glad it's not gone. Hello again, Mirabelle.
Hey, look at y'all go! You're doing even better than I expected. This is around the halfway point. The other team's flying through it, but you seem to be keeping pace.
Well, yeah. As long as they got to that guy, of course all this is gonna be a piece of cake for them.
Hey, don't underplay Van either, you know. Very also don't underplay her, but Van more so.
That guy. Perhaps he's the one I was told about back at the intelligence division.
I see. So he was the one we were chasing after back during the Civil War.
Man, they're really throwing in all the references already. That's actually nice. It's basic fan service, but it is getting me. Yes, you were in fact chasing him throughout all of CS2 for no fucking reward, and it pissed me off. It was a very strange storytelling decision that he just wasn't in the game.
Oh, wait. So does all that mean that the reason you called us here has something to do with Team Y? I still don't get why there are so many members of the church here, though.
Ah, impressive insight.
Yep, she's really grown a lot over the past few months. Let's table that for now, yeah? It'd be a shame if we fell behind. So what do you say we pick up the pace?
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right,
let's
let's get back
it.
to... Yep. Thank you, Fairy.
Looks like we can rest here.
You know, after seeing that, it really does make
Shock one up.
Barkhorn feel insufficient, man. Look at this. This is his entire moveset.
Here goes.
Meanwhile, Reed is fucking flying around everywhere. He's shooting fire from his sword, and he's just slamming the L with some minor effects. Fairy too. Yep, that's them dead. Probably gonna kill this one with, yep.
Here goes. Nice. That was great.
Kick butt, man!
I just am not gonna use Barkhorn. I'm sorry, man. You just feel too shit.
This'll suck.
Keep your distance as you're attacking. Beginning combat. Now, hit him with shards! Don't forget about your charge attack.
Cool.
Take it home.
Yeah, we don't need to watch it every time still. That would take so very long.
I'm not done yet.
SDM charge. Yep, we've been doing that.
Oh, hey.
I'd be very surprised if people hadn't been doing that already. Lighter, defense. Okay, well that's a van item for now. You can't actually put defense items on your tanks, man. That just doesn't make sense. You do it when you have no other choice, but you know, it just doesn't work in the long run.
Victory's ours.
Your tanks are just there to be a bit less squishy than usual.
Look out!
Way out of here before
Is
we
it still AoE around them? Yes. Okay, that is good to know. God, I do not like how Barkhorn feels. He does have a nice re-engage though there with the flying kick.
come back when you're strong.
You got it. Looks you any different, Master?
We have Strike 1, a crit 6. Values seem different. Not sure.
Maintenance mode.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Yeah, she's the only one who it can fit on, so here she goes. Strike
Maintenance
1.
mode engaged.
Let's try to use Fairy some more, give her a bit more love. Because I ignored her for a very long time in Daybreak 1 and 2. The girl basically didn't exist.
Activating shards.
Oh, I thought I stunned it. This will stun. Good. Do this. Wait for this. It's dead. Probably. Not quite. There we go.
Stage fully replenished.
I owe you a ton, Bearguard.
We have 2 big enemies. Okay, that's gonna be a bit tougher, but probably still not tough. But we don't have breath. Fate Spinner. Been a long time since they were called that. Some advanced sock use? Oh yeah, I'm down that one.
Shard boosting to max. I'm taking this thing down with ZOC.
What does that
Use a
mean?
shard boost to get the upper hand.
Pressing L1 twice will activate ZOC. This will allow the character who activated to take 2 consecutive turns. And will extend S boost by 1 turn. Huh?
Time to close in.
That's... Jesus Christ, the S boost gauge is going to be hard to manage, huh?
Cards will work better. Time to go all out.
They've just said, yeah, you want to do this? Good luck. I want to see how arts work with this before anything else. It means it instant casts. It doesn't give him another turn after the art goes off. S-craft, never mind, it does. No, it doesn't. Press L2 and the directional button to trigger an S-break. Easily activate an S-craft regardless of turn order. 100 CP plus a shard boost. Doesn't need to be a double shard boost. Using the S-break will auto-activate a shard boost if you meet the requirements. Yep. These moves cannot be performed when afflicted with one of those. Cool. Band's group can now use it. Vandalize raid, it is 1. So because it's all very hard to manage, they're like, yeah, make it 1. Mirage Guard, we have the Millium Guard right here. A classic, the only way I managed to beat Abyss. Good to see it's back. Let's get the damage up. Oh, and it's based on which? Right, that's based on Hollow Cores. Vandalize Raid X.
Time for the main event.
It's still Vandalize Raid, but a bit better? Bit better. Okay, much better. How is Vandalize Raid even cooler now? How have they made the S-breaks look better? How? How did they do that? That shouldn't be possible. And increase the boost gauge up to 9, yep. Cannot perform consecutive ones.
Take it home, Fairy.
Right. Fairy, you can also S-break. Why don't we? How much is Ignis Rampage? It is an AoE. Here's the thing. I think I don't have many opportunities to use it with Barkhorn, so I may just do it his. Right, Barkhorn. How's Howling Ruin go?
Or nothing.
I don't remember if I've probably seen this.
Howling Ruin! Universal impact!
Yep, that's pretty cool. They're pretty much dead. Bye guys, it was a pleasure.
Too late.
Now shoot them and kill them. Classic.
I am far
They're
from
nothing
done.
compared to the power of a gun. Sure, we have double turns now to manage. Oh, this will be entertaining. Okay, can we stick with that a bit longer, please?
Probably about time we got back to it. Oh, hey, Altina. Might be a bit late in the game for me to say so, but that weapon of yours really is something, huh?
I don't remember its name. I really, really do not.
Yes, I suppose it is. It's called a shield caliber.
Shield Caliber.
As you may already be aware, I am synced with a combat shell by
Crown
the name of
Soleus.
Crown Soleus.
Yeah, that was
Using
it.
the Foundation's technology, it has been fixed into this current form as a bladed shield.
And it can still talk.
Whoa! It can talk?
It's still classified tech at Thor, so if you could keep it a secret for the time being, we'd really
I'm sorry,
appreciate
why
it.
is it still classified? That's fucked up, man. This thing was a deadly weapon. It should just be known at this point. What if somebody else has it? What if the gnomes made a
Yeah,
third?
sure thing. I gotta say, though, you Thor's folk are just one surprise after another. Starting to get a little jelly of that old so-and-so Gaius.
Jelly.
Think of it. There was a sister with Kevin back during the prince's wedding. His squire, I assume?
Sort of.
Wonder where she
Maybe.
is now. Are they just on separate assignments? Or...
Alright. Miss Marduk said we're
So
about
Rias
halfway.
won't be in this game.
Let's get our butts in gear and blow through the rest.
Unfortunate, but
let's go.
it'd be nice to see
I've
her.
already finished analyzing the threats we'll face
We'll
ahead.
have to
I
accept
just
it.
need to deal with them one by one as we advance.
Okay, Ultina, I'm gonna try you out a bit because otherwise I might not at all.
Recuperation point reached. Fully recovered.
Watch out, the ranged attack.
She just feels really weak. I don't know what else to say.
Alright, let's rip.
That's because she feels mega heavy, I guess. Oh, that's a cool attack.
Yeah. There. Ha! There.
Oh, that's a really cool re-engage, using it as a fucking surfboard.
There. Ha! There. This is the end.
Open wide.
Try defensive. Engaged.
Come on, Reen. There we go.
Green.
Ooh.
Let's keep moving.
To the next. Yeah.
Burn away.
Sorry, I'm nowhere near you. So that will not matter.
Nice. That'll do it.
Ooh,
I've
level
leveled
7.
Seems about right.
I'm all prepped up.
What do we
Treasure
have up
spotted.
here? We have Force Emblem, crit plus 3. I think that's actually another arena item. Let's take off the cooling choker then and put that on Kevin. Yeah, item management is going to be something else to handle her.
Understood.
You should use ours here.
Ow.
Ranged attack.
Alright, let's rip.
Deploying shards.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
I see that combat zone.
I don't know why I'm pressing square to attack. What am I doing?
There. Yeah.
Punch it with a charge.
Yeah. There. This is the end.
Okay, they made the combat feel so fluid. How did they fucking do this?
Shard it up.
Try defensive. Engaged.
I wasted the DOC there for sure, but not the end of the world.
You want to see what I can really do? There you go.
So far, so easy on Nightmare, but again, this is literally the tutorial, so I'd hope so.
I'm all prepped up.
Though some of the tutorials on Nightmare have been a bastard before.
Clench
Not
up,
this time.
gang.
This is the end. It's done. Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Try defensive. Engaged.
How low is he? He's pretty dead. Okay, Kevin, let's do it.
Kevin.
I'm all over it.
One more. Green.
Let's keep them clenched up,
That's
gang.
Dodgeable. Okay, it looks like they maybe made it a bit more fair. I don't know, because that one didn't track me at all that time. Oh, I don't have enough. Fuck.
Your boost gauge is replete.
Huge damage there. Jesus Christ, this bonus is insane. Alright, you aren't immune to attacks that come out during it, huh?
Shards.
And I was a bit late. But this kills. No, it doesn't. This kills.
To the next. Yeah. Here I am. Yeah. Ha! This is the end. They're stunned.
It
Yeah.
still has iframes. Cool, good to know. Everything is adding up about how I expected, but confirming things is always nice.
All green.
That's one for the books. Looks like we're almost to the finish.
I'm glad at least they brought in one of my favorite Tolstien characters.
Closer.
We more or less finished at the same time. Yeah. Please close there.
I mean, that's impressive from them,
Whole mess of goons.
considering the amount of experience that this team has. That is an impressive score on the upside. Genuinely. Like, I may mock Green a bit, but like, and Ultina, but we have been through some pretty insane stuff.
Well done.
Assistance.
Oh, spot to park ourselves a bit.
Alright, so they enter an arena and then the other group enters it? In a second? Yes. Why does this team get less voice acting, man? That's just unfair. the cooler team. Oh no, that other team has Kevin on the team. It's a pretty equal split of teams. Ferry, you do feel better, but I still don't think you feel good. I'm sorry to say that to her. I really wish it weren't true. Every game she feels a bit better, but it's still not enough.
You got it.
Satisfying fight.
Couldn't picture any different, Master.
Next.
I wish it were enough. I really want Ferry to feel really fun to play, because I think she deserves some respect, man. She just doesn't get enough. Her gameplay is never strong.
You snooze, you lose.
You kick butt, man!
Ooh, okay. What achievement do we have? 20 ambushes and 10 EX
Good
chains, huh?
stuff. Good stuff.
I'll look at the in-progress ones once we finish this prologue here. I expect the prologue will be more than this tutorial, but when we finish this tutorial is what I mean. We already have another achievement, man. These are flying off the shelves.
Take it home, Fairy. Ready to rumble.
They really also like putting in Fairy at the beginning of the game. She gets thrown in as one of the early party members pretty consistently. 50 enemies. Ooh.
That one felt pretty good.
Nice muscle, Fairy.
Acknowledge. Gift
got
from
it.
above, perhaps.
We have an Angel Ring. More evasion. That's 100% Van. Van, you are going to be an evasion. Maybe not. Maybe Van won't be an evasion tank. I might go for a normal tank build with Van again, and then make Reen into an evasion tank. Separate the
Let us face them head on.
separate the different protagonists so they have slightly different play styles instead of going in all the same style. Oh, he still has your Sun Ray. Okay, it's not locked off. I thought it might be a thing you unlock later in the game this time, but no, it's already there. Good to see.
Take it home,
What?
Fairy.
Did I not get the stun?
A boost would work
What
here.
happened there?
Falling back.
Stay alert as we move in.
Very strange, very strange.
Your charge attack resume.
Okay, Barkhorn, let's get a bit more time with you before you disappear from the game. Nice kill on that guy.
Shadow. Luck is on our side. Time.
Yes, Master.
They also gave the Holocaust even more personality, dude. These guys are screaming at me now.
Stronger than ever. Looks like we can rest here.
Right, we're ready. Is it a fight against both teams, or what is happening? One team versus the other? Oh. They meet.
There they are.
Now let's see how much personality Reen can gain by being in the presence of Van.
So it was you, no-good priest. I knew it.
Sup, Arkride? Your master told me you'd be here. Master Bearguard. Good to see you in person.
Yeah, you're also
Half
going to
a
play
year
along
so
with
since
that.
We were actually in the same room, huh?
That's right. Heinz kept me abreast of what's been going on. I was surprised to hear you volunteered for the job, though. Though, on second thought, maybe I should have expected it.
And why is that?
Don't read too much into it.
So he was Bearguard's old teammate? And
Everyone
you know
knows
him
Van
too,
Ferry.
right,
Just
Van?
remember that nod. Every time you go, oh, you know him, just nod. Knowingly.
Yeah, we met when we were working behind the scenes 3 years ago to stop the war. Dingo introduced us.
Whoa, for real?
And remember, Dingo knows most people. That's also something to
I
remember.
heard what all happened. But we can talk more about that later.
Which team are we playing as?
Right. This is the first time we're meeting, huh?
No.
Doesn't really feel like it, given all that I've heard from Miss Herschel and Clausel.
Oh yeah, Fee's probably going to be in Reen's team. That'll make 4. But
Name's
then
Van.
Crow is
Van
Crow is
Arkwright.
definitely here.
I work as a Spriggan in Calvert.
I'm almost certain I've seen Crow be mentioned in this game's whole thing. Plus, he was in Calvard, right?
This is one of my assistants, Farida Al-Fayed.
It's a pleasure to meet you. So this is that famous Ashen Chevalier guy.
Pleasure's all mine, Miss Al-Fayed. I'm an instructor from Thor's military academy in the Erebonian
You still haven't
Empire.
quit?
Reen Schwarzer.
You can go do something more interesting by now, Reen. Just
This
saying.
is Altina Orion. She's a member of the Thor Strategic Research Lab.
Nice to meet you. I am also affiliated with the Epstein Foundation branch in the Empire.
Ah, so you must be serving as a go-between for that tech union I've been hearing so much about, huh?
Huh? Why do you...
Look, Van is far more informed than he should be.
It seems you're
No,
even
no,
more in
no,
touch
no,
with
he's
what's
not
going
done
on
it
behind the
again.
scenes than Fee described.
He did the fucking cheek scratch. No! I hate that emote so much on him. Ah! It feels like he was never gone. That seething... Those seething feelings, they're coming right back to the surface. They've just been hiding.
I've just got a nose for things, that's all.
And yet I also am not that angry. It's just like, I get scared, man. I get scared.
You can count me surprised that a big, shiny war hero like yourself is joining in on Marduk's secret training here, though.
These cutting-edge advances in hollow and shard technologies are something I'll have to face sooner or later.
Plus, oh my god, what the hell? Plus, they're good for teaching.
I'm here simply because I want to keep up with these new advances, both as an instructor and for my own personal training.
Well, look at you. Come to think of it, Master, haven't you met him before through your youngest disciple?
Not face to face, unfortunately.
Yeah, he did leave a letter.
Although
I
did
remember
leave
that
him a
letter.
during the Erebonian Civil War.
It pissed me off, that letter. Burgard / Barkhorn.
Bearguard Zeman, though I went by a different name back then. Still, it's a pleasure, Reed.
No, the pleasure's all mine. Thank you for all you've done for Gaius.
Including giving him your stigma.
From what I've heard, you even know my master. Is that right?
He sure does.
Yes, but let's save that for later. Qasim, Mirabelle, we've kept you waiting too long.
Oh, we're in no hurry. Take all the time you like to catch up.
They changed his voice actor. That's just... I think it's the same, but it's also not the same. Oh, she's wearing combat gear now.
This whole time?
The couple is gonna fight
As I
us.
said before, this technology is incredible.
You've got that right. I'm the one using it, and I can hardly believe it. Well, let's get back to business. Have all of you forgotten that this is supposed to be a practical trial?
I don't even know if it's the same voice actress. I'm losing it. I actually am losing it. They've done something with the voices,
Well,
and it's
any good
driving
trial
me
needs a big
insane.
final test to it, you hear?
Don't tell me.
We're six-manning
You
this,
mean
huh?
a face-off between teams X and Y?
We did consider that, but in the end, we decided to do something a bit different. With that, if you would please join us.
Oh, it's not against them.
At once, sir.
Man, you chatterboxes sure took your sweet time.
That's Crow and Rosette. Also, Rosette sounded different.
Rosette, you changed your outfit?
So
She
did
sure
Mirabelle,
did.
now that
They're
you
wearing-
mention it. Guessing it must be Marduk's summer uniform.
Is it not combat gear? Hi, Rosette. And hi, Crow.
That's right.
I should probably
I
be
thought
more
a
excited
change
about
of
Crow, but I knew who
wardrobe
was
would be
coming,
perfect
so
to coincide with this trial.
I'm just happy to see him.
I'm not especially bothered by changes in temperature, but a new look is refreshing in its own way.
Right? Come on, Mr. Solver. Tell her just how good she looks.
What? Yeah, you look great. Cool in both senses of the word.
Great job, Van.
Yeah, it
Well
looks
handled.
lovely on you.
Perfectly handled.
Thank you both. My apologies for making you wait even longer.
No, she sounds the same. It was just the
Oh,
first
don't
line
mind
threw me off.
I'm the one who's butting in on your reunion. But hey, after we're done here, what do you say to joining me for a meal? Maybe even giving me your number?
Okay, he's going right in on it.
Come on.
He's consistent, if nothing else.
Good to see that Crow is still Crow. But he looks a lot older now.
For real, though. Reen, Altina, it's good to see you too. Been since, what, late last year?
Now he looks like exactly how I'd imagine Lo looking, honestly, in the modern games. Which is weird.
And this is my first time meeting the rest of you. but we'll have plenty of time for meet and greets later.
And this
When
nostalgic,
do we
fighting
get started
Crow.
on that big final test?
How many times have we done this
You know,
now?
The one where both X and Y team up against us.
Surely that shouldn't be much
I've
of a
also just
test.
finished a battle simulation using the new shard function.
It's not like they're particularly strong compared to us.
Test out
What?
these newly acquired capabilities in a more, shall we say, authentic capacity.
What? I suppose it really has been a while. It seems he upgraded to a new weapon since we last saw him.
Well, we're no different there.
Aren't
That
you?
aside, considering the number of people,
Yeah, either Qasim is gonna be joining them, or...
Fuck's sake, Barkhorn. Okay, well that makes 5 on our side, which isn't...
Just so.
Which means 1
This time I'll be
support
evaluating
character?
your progress from this side of the battlefield.
Right, Barkhorn, I didn't expect you to stay, but you
Particularly
were
you,
even
then.
shorter than I expected.
I want to experience firsthand just how much you've improved in your martial skills.
Saw this coming a Selge away.
I'll give it my all.
This will also serve as my way of properly greeting the young Divine Blade.
Good emphasis on Divine Blade there in a way that makes it seem like, yeah, he's not quite one.
And as for you,
know,
Kevin,
not
I told
really.
me to make sure you didn't have an easy time.
Oh, come on! Why she gotta single me out like that? Well, that's the way it's gonna be. So, you two planning to join in, or you gonna just skulk around in the back?
Impressive, Fifth Dominion. You're even better than the rumors say.
What?
Very
Rufus?
impressive. I even have
And
us wrapped up
Lapis.
in 2 whole layers of shard camo.
No way. Wait, Rufus is here. Let's go. Dude, this is a great prologue. What the hell is happening? Everybody's here. I love it. Rufus, they really just were like, yeah, we haven't got the model ready. Sorry. And we'll bring it back next time. And Lapis too.
you're here?
No way. And you.
Good to see my boy and my girl.
Lapis?
She's looking great. She's looking really great.
Hello, Fairy. Good to see you again too, Altina. This is the first time we've met since my new body, though, right? Well, how do I look?
Very pretty.
Wow, you look great! You're way different from the photo I saw before, though.
A lot older look. Not, I say a lot, but older looking.
Meister Jorg must have crafted a new body for you, didn't he? That's right. I'm still breaking it in, though.
Good way to
It's been
practice.
a while, Van and Bearguard. But it feels like forever since I saw you, Reen.
I know what you mean. It's been nearly 2 whole years. I almost didn't recognize you at first, Lapis.
Man, what is with all of our social networks?
Yeah, what is with all your social networks? Again, especially yours, Van. But Rufus at a 5v5, I guess. Cool.
So we're looking at a 5-on-5 then?
Oh, the music?
This something a bit different you decided on?
Wait, what? Isn't this Sky stuff being remixed?
Yes. And though the teams are now even,
This is
you should know
interesting.
we've calculated your odds of winning at about 30%.
I mean, it's a
But
hard
I'm
fight.
certainly hoping to see you beat those
We have
odds.
Barkhorn, we have Crow, we have Rufus against us.
Just watch. You too, Master. I'm gonna be going all out here.
Me too! Get ready for me, Reset!
Certainly. I'll be giving it my all as well.
Fun fight, though. I like the
That's
idea.
the spirit. Just how you young folks should be.
They're just throwing everyone in at the beginning, though. We have Rufus back, Lapis back immediately. We have Crow back immediately. Altina in the beginning, Reen in the beginning, Kevin in the beginning. Who's next?
Well then, looks like it's time for us to butt heads yet again, Reen.
Yet again, for like the 7th time.
Just what I want. I hope you haven't lost your edge.
This will be a good opportunity to fully test Clown Soleus' new mode.
Yeesh.
We're up against
I
the
didn't think
seas
everyone
here,
was gonna get so worked up here.
but not the 3rd sea.
It's fine for people like us to get the blood pumping every once in a while, wouldn't you say?
Also, we have 4 of the 5 protagonists in the room. Sorry, 6. The fuck? 5?
Hey now, don't go and lump me in with the likes of you.
We're missing Lloyd and Estelle, but like, we immediately have started with 4 of the 6.
Yeah, checks out you'd object to being tossed in with him.
Indeed.
Why do glasses?
Rufus is quite the villain.
Thought I recognized the voice. Nice to meet you in person, boss. Are Swin and Nadia off somewhere?
Yes, they went back home for a bit.
Home?
Thank you for looking after them while they
That's
were
home.
impounded, Mr. Arkwright. And you, Rean. It's hard to believe 2 years
23.
have gone by already. You're 23 now.
God, he's
yes?
getting old.
You look different. More confident.
Yeah, he's finally gotten through his arc.
Thanks. I'm happy to say that you seem the same as ever. But let's talk more later. Right now, I'm looking forward to facing you.
Honestly, so am
I
I.
can tell that each and every one of our opponents are experts.
That's a
If you want any
classic
help
Rean
with
line
Rean,
right there.
We'll have to work together, Mr. Arkwright.
I can tell our opponent is strong. We have to work together. If Rean doesn't speak like that, something's wrong with him.
Got it. Very.
Now
no
this
good
is more
priest.
interesting.
Let's give him hell.
This is classic Van.
Come on.
Ready to get this thing started.
I've completed shard integration with the Zypha. We're ready for combat.
Alright, let's
At
go.
long last, let the battle begin.
What a way to kick things off, man. Wait. Where's Lapis? We have 60 turns to beat them.
To show off what I can do with the new shard functions.
And
Well then,
Blitz.
I hope to prove a suitable challenger, Miss Alfayed.
We have about 16k on the strongest ones. Where is Lapis? Does the enemy have the ability to switch out team members now?
Go at its full force.
Alright, so we start off with a... Well, no, Fairy is going to start with a Flaming Prayer, so it's probably a waste to do something on this turn with her.
Flames, give us strength.
Here for you.
Blitz. What does that mean?
Shard boost to get the upper hand.
Why do I see Kevin?
Let's charge in all at once.
Why have they not explained this function? They've explained the rest, but they simply missed this one. Thanks, game. I love seeing that. Okay, Van, you need to probably activate... They do actually have weaknesses, which is interesting. You need to activate something. Probably Rabbit Sword to start with.
Rabbit sword.
And then we go for an immediate S-Break. No, Heated Roar. Ah, I messed up. But then no, with this Blitz turn, I feel like I shouldn't Heated Roar. I should just go for an S-Break and see what happens.
Brace yourself.
What does Blitz do? What does it do? Blitz is activated when it appears as an AT bonus. An extra party member can join in to attack targets with an additional hit, activated by a normal attack. Extra party members can provide you with a number of benefits. It can be activated by a variety of actions. Extra damage or increased recovery or extended buff duration. Okay.
So this is Blitz. Its utility is incredible.
And it's because he's in the back that it works.
Thanks for the assist, Kevin.
Ha! You should be thanking the Zypha.
Right. I mean, we can go for another S-Break immediately, but we're going to be completely out of boost. This will increase the length of buffs, so extra CP regen seems like a smart choice, even if we're wasting the health. Or we can just go for damage. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. We have 4 turns of buffs already, so we may as well.
Use an art we're weak against. Reanimate.
The double boost is insane, though.
Been a while since we sparred. Bring it on.
Oh,
Actually,
just make sure you don't hold back on
if they have debuffs on them right now, then we probably go for a second S-Break immediately to capitalize.
Deploying impenetrable field.
Right, how's this look?
Multiplex shard barrier.
Holy moly, what the hell is she doing?
Calendula.
What the hell is that? Ultino. No, they've done it again. Also, that was not what I thought. That was not an aggressive one. They've fucking given the enemy break, whatever they were called. Oh no. Damage received times 1.3. It will consume an additional boost gauge to override. Soul Eater. He's using the same attack. Is he behind us now? Yes. Okay. Hey, why did two of us not have shield?
Let us proceed with care.
And it's not even two that should have been hit unless we dodged. Hey, I don't have any S boost. I wasn't expecting this. He doesn't have any way of healing us. We're gonna die.
Lanes protect us.
The deciding factor.
They can zonk. What is happening? Why can the enemy do so much?
Stamina depleted.
What?
I'm sorry.
What? What do you mean?
Here for you.
Okay, Reen, I don't know what to do right now.
Lanes protect us.
I think we need to remove their shit because otherwise we're screwed.
Pull out all the stops.
Play defensive here, unfortunately. We can't hit all four. We have to ignore Rufus for now. She has insight, so maybe we don't ignore Rufus and ignore her instead. Probably smartest.
Secret technique.
Good enough damage. Some delay in there. She has a 0 art turn. Dude, the enemy is insane right now.
My move now.
This is actually absurd what we're dealing with right now. Huh? Okay, Van, you have heated roar. And you're gonna immediately back off over here because you have a perfect coin bullet's angle.
Think fast. Take this. You mind, Orion?
She already used all her fucking CP. No, that's not good. Okay, Tyreen. So he doesn't die?
Starting drive.
Assisting.
All in.
Dude, the enemy having all this ability to do stuff as well is really, really
Your
bad.
assistance is invaluable.
They're as well coordinated as ever. Still, we won't lose to them.
Thanks.
Dude, he's healing them.
Here for you.
Very high. We're really in a bad position now, honestly. I don't like this. How are we meant to do this in 60 turns? I probably could have if I was aware of what I was getting into, but I was not.
Now, Runic Sword.
Thanks.
Let us
Yeah,
proceed
go
with
for probably this. No, this hits more people, and it's also higher damage. Separate, though, from Van, who's meant to be tanking.
Here's Guardian Blade. You cannot run.
We just don't have any good arts. I don't know what to do with arts. That's always been a problem for me early. I think Reena's dead. No, not quite. Okay, Reen. We have one S boost, but you are sealed. You will be unsealed at the end of this turn.
Pull out all the stops.
Again, probably don't want to be next to Van, who's tanking.
Let us proceed with care.
Take it away.
It went away. It went off.
Take my lead.
Right, let's go for this and see what we can achieve.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
The enemy S-break as well in the first boss fight, guys. Are you kidding me?
Full throttle.
What? His S-break is using a fucking motorbike?
Let it rip.
I'm sorry, this fight is absolutely destroying me because the game is just saying, hey, we're not holding back. Which is insane.
You two got even stronger when I wasn't looking.
Reen and I become more powerful every day.
Right, hey, that's not good.
Mind, Orion?
Okay, Altina, go for your heal, because we really would like that.
Pull out all the stops.
Lend me your ears.
I don't know how many turns we've spent so far, which is worrying. But we're not doing too badly. Yeah, Rean died, so he's not S-breaking, that's for sure. Dude, I don't know how to manage the S-boost right now. There's so many reasons to be using it. It's insane. Who's weak to fire? Anyone? You are. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
Don't deathblow us. Don't do it. Okay, good.
Victory's in our grasp.
Hey, no,
Let us
no.
strike all at once.
No, what the hell are you doing?
Come on, Rufus. Pull yourself together.
Please don't.
No intention of quitting. Thank you.
No. I want to take it over. Thank you. I was prepared for this. How much of a speed boost is this? Pass time, post delay times 0.5. Maybe better than using this.
Now, put on the pressure.
Okay, Van, you're still probably the strongest party member right now.
Certain arts will work better.
So, best to just go in on it ASAP. No, Fairy is way too low to be the one you're with. Oh, but you need to be one of them. Sorry, Altina. Please let me hit pro. Thank you. I want to switch Fairy out as soon as I get the opportunity, but I currently do not have it.
Catch my drift?
Ow.
Shred 'em up.
Okay, so they're also getting bonuses from Lapis. Hey, that's 2 dead people. I want to use the Zoc here,
The rest is yours.
but I don't think I
See
can.
how I measure up against the great roaring lion.
I look forward to seeing how
Okay,
you
this is
grow.
how we need to do this.
This should prove interesting.
I knew you'd get.
Here we go.
Right. Could we not hit all 4? Are you fucking kidding me? That's so cursed. How? Fine. These 3 are priority then.
Seal of mine.
They're still using the same one from 3rd.
By your glow, strike down my enemies. Fly, holy spirits of space.
Jesus Christ.
Boost gauge augmented.
You've got a fire in your eyes, Van. More so than you did when we last
Right.
journeyed together.
Van,
Could say the same
I'm
to
afraid
you,
you need to
Master.
heal. Despite the fact I really would like to attack right now.
You mind, Orion?
You also need to revive. We're using so many resources. I was not prepared for this fight, man.
You'll pay for that.
We still have this. Heated Raw seems like a smart choice.
Here goes.
I think we do this because he's going to S-Break. And we can maybe kill Barkhorn like this. Can we get back attack bonus alongside with Fairy's bonus? Are you kidding me? No, we can. Good. Now, this should be missed. I was going to say this should give him enough boost to do it, but it wasn't quite enough.
Brace yourself.
We're really going to be cutting it close here with the doing it within 60 turns.
Mr. Arkwright.
Triple
Miss
stun.
Albright, I'd expect no less from you.
I only learned how to be so good at using these shard functions by watching you.
Also, all these cut-ins are insane.
Okay, I'm calling it here.
Okay, there goes Crow.
It would seem I've grown a bit
And
rusty.
Rufus. Right, I'm not going to do anything particularly targeting him, I think, because that will just be a waste.
Let us proceed with care.
Fairy, you're going to switch out for Reen.
My turn now.
So, Reen, you're going to get over here and start hitting Rosette.
Good chance.
Perfect time for Cherub Shot.
Can't run from me.
It's both of them. Good. Gives us damage bonus.
Keep step.
Right, 5k damage to deal with now.
Give it your best shot.
Hey, I don't know what to do.
Starting dry.
She's S-breaking. She's S-breaking.
Watch closely.
I think we have people die here, man.
Accelerating.
She's improved her S-break to have a clone in it now,
Infinity. Seeker.
which does make it stronger, you know. No, we're alive. Okay.
Silver swords.
It's yours.
Right. I don't think we use Zot because we can get 2 S-breaks, I think.
Pull out all the stops.
And I don't think we can do anything in terms of using crafts with him, unfortunately.
Let's proceed with care.
No, maybe we do 1 because we have enough for too soon. I think we do attack surge.
Shark command, activate.
Thanks, Sahib.
Now we auto attack.
Incoming.
He's very close.
On to you.
He's got it now, and I think we go for it.
Prepare.
Life and death.
Now let's see how it looks.
None can impede my Tachi's course. Rush.
Okay.
Raise. Sword.
Green. Okay.
Slash.
Okay.
Luminous flux.
That's a pretty cool one.
On to you, Arkwright.
And then we S boost here. We follow up with an auto attack. We can't. I can't reach.
Let us proceed with care.
Coin bullets then.
Over here.
Kill her with coin bullets. Do it.
Yes.
Please don't have Lapis join in, because then we are going to be out of turns.
Perhaps it's time I retreated.
Did we do it? 60 turns?
Moving on up. Nice. That'll do it.
Yes, good. Dude, that fight was hard. I was not expecting it to actually make me think. But the battle scene,
Mercy. You're getting the full course.
the full fucking battle scene, this is awesome. That single target fan, how are you doing this? That was so cool.
Battle over. The winner, XY team.
That was so cool.
That was way too close.
Look, I have to give massive props to the game for saying, hey, we're gonna use all these things we just taught you against you. At the beginning. This is what you need to be prepared for this game. We're not holding back at all. Enemy S-breaks. Enemy using double turns. Enemy overriding your orders. Just insane. That's insane.
Agreed. But still, we managed to do it.
Sheesh. Didn't think I'd need to pull even that move out of my sleeve.
And then back upping from out of the fight as well. What the hell, man?
Ah, damn it. I guess I screwed around a bit too much.
Literally the only thing they didn't do is swap out members.
As did I. Perhaps I need to go retrain myself from the basics.
Huh. If they've got someone like you talking that way, it's proof just how much these young ones have grown.
Incredible. You really beat Rufus and the others.
You're not meant to be happy about that, Lapis. That's Rufus.
Fairy, Altina, and Rosette too. You all did great.
That's your
Lapis and
dad,
Rosette, the two of
Lapis.
you gave some amazing shard support. Agreed. You both seem to be able to bring out the full potential of the 6th generation Orbments.
Both of you performed excellently as well. Your armament's new mode was very impressive, Miss Orion.
Look, Altina didn't do much that fight.
Well, well. I just witnessed
Oh, hi,
a most
Thorndyke.
remarkable battle.
Are you going to finally have your
Figures he'd
motivations
show up now.
expanded upon?
This guy.
Who you actually are? And yeah, they definitely changed the graphics engine a bit.
The new shard
In a good
function
way.
shows promise, and the test of Miss Lapis's new body that
There's
Meister
something about
York
the lighting.
requested has gone excellently too.
But she didn't fight. She just
As our
helped
way of
from back
thanks
there.
for your participation, we've prepared a banquet for you all. I do hope you'll attend and enjoy yourselves.
Weird though, they just didn't do a 5-person fight and like instead, hey, take 4 and then a support character. No, don't remind me of this weird fucking dance. What a weird scene that was. But the rest of it was good. Just a weird dance, man. Yes, they did. What is... This is a weird order of things. Hermes, what the fuck, man? Why were you just working for the government?
For the past 2.5 years, we've been preparing. Slowly and surely, behind the scenes. And now, it brings me great pride to announce an initiative that will blaze a trail to the future of not just
Trail to the future?
but all Zemuria. This
That's not the name of the
bold new
game.
plan will be known as Project Startaker.
So is Hermes a main
What
villain?
lies beyond the sky is the last
Feels
great
like it.
frontier for mankind. A threshold none in all recorded history have been able
Wait,
to
hold on.
cross.
There's another
Yet We
frontier
will extend our reach past
beyond
the atmosphere
the divergent border.
and leave behind a satellite that will help us realize manned spaceflight. As many of you may know, for over a century, a mysterious phenomenon has been slowly reducing Zemuria's eastern reaches to a wasteland.
Yeah, we know
It
that.
has been theorized that observing the affected areas from the proper vantage point could provide valuable clues to a solution. Further, the benefits of a communication satellite are unmistakable, particularly in terms of expanding the Orbital Net's video capabilities.
Yeah, I mean,
Make
this
no
does
mistake,
make sense.
This will usher in an era of innovation in economics and industry, the likes of which we've not seen since the Orbital Revolution.
Except we definitely know there's something else at play here, man. What is the actual intent behind it, Graham Hart? What are you not telling us?
Deep within the Ishgal Mountains, in the southern reaches of central Zemuria, it is here, in the area once known as
In
Kunlun,
Kunlun.
that we've built
In
a launch site
Kunlun.
for our rockets in a secluded basin.
Isn't that where Long Lie
I
is?
present to you Zeku Space Base, the stage upon which we will reach the stars and home of our newly established aerospace force.
Right. New guy, new general dudes. Daniel Herring, never heard of him. And then Hermes.
The
What's her
first
actual
phase will
name?
involve the launch of a communication and observation satellite via the orbital rocket, Independence 2. With the satellite in orbit, the second phase will see us launch a dummy
that a
unit
fucking mech?
in order to confirm pilot safety for a proposed manned spaceflight. If the results
She's
from
a-
the
she's
dummy
a
unit
mech
meet
pilot?
expectations, we will move to our final phase and launch a rocket containing the first astronaut.
No?
Our candidate for this historic first manned flight
does
is an
make
ace pilot
sense.
from the Calvardian Air Force.
It makes sense why she was off for so
Recipient
long
of
and
the
able to
Winged
do
Silver
Hermes
Star
stuff.
Medal for her valor in the war. Major Emilia Haring.
The daughter of that guy, okay. Hermes, I really thought you were older.
Hello, I am Major Emilia Haring of the Aerospace Force. Being chosen for this role is the greatest honor of my life. And it'll be a heck of a lot more fun than war.
I really thought she was like late 30s. I don't know what it is about her. But I was wrong. I was very wrong.
Setting aside the necessity of national defense, I'm in agreement that it's much better to look to the future than to conflict. A goal this ambitious would typically be expected to take upwards of half a year, but you have my word that we'll do it in only 4 months.
4 months, huh?
The initial satellite launch will occur 1 month from now. People of Calvin, no, of all Zemuria, let us reach out and grasp this continent's future together!
How does this lead into the catastrophe everyone's talking about, though?
Major Haring.
It clearly is connected.
Space?
Only President
Department of the
Graham Harvey did
Presidential
something
Office will
like
release
this.
more info on the space program at a later date.
Yeah, Hermes, first of all, doesn't look anything like I expected, and it's just completely way younger. Hey, here's the crew. Hi, guys.
So this is what my father has been working on behind the scenes.
We actually are picking up where we left
I
off.
know they said it was going to be a big announcement, but I never could have seen that coming.
Space? You can even go all the way up there?
Apparently, despite the fact you can't go more than like a few hundred miles away from the edge of the continent.
It shouldn't be completely impossible, but it'd take some major technological breakthroughs.
Why is putting a satellite up there such a big deal? Doesn't Marduk have a bunch in orbit already?
Yes, but all of those are low-altitude models that function within the atmosphere. For one to be set in orbit outside of the atmosphere would indeed be a historic feat.
Right. And this explains why Ikaruga had the Eastern Mountain Range sealed off.
Oh.
That's what they were defending.
So in the end, those cagey bastards were hired by the president to keep things under wraps. What are the odds this whole thing turns into a huge pain in the ass?
Exceptionally high, Aaron.
100%. A huge national project, even bigger than the Zypha, announced out of nowhere? Ridiculous amounts of Mira and info are gonna be swirling around this thing. Both the public and Underworld will be thrown for a loop. Swin and Nadia might be gone for now, but I got word from Master that he'll be back soon.
So were they actually gone from this game? They were introduced into and then it was like, okay, time for the next game, let's get rid of them. What? What do you mean we just spent all that time building them and now we're throwing them away and that's weird? No, it makes perfect
Till
sense.
then, we'll just have to handle all the 4 SPGs that are gonna come our way with our current group.
Sorry, are we just jumping back and gonna play?
I'll work on upgrading the orbital connection then. Oh, but aren't things going to get busy for you at school again, Agnes?
Okay, so first of all, the voice actor has been told to make Carteret sound more feminine, for sure.
Well, a little, yes. We've decided that Albert will be our candidate for the student council election. So I'll have to help out with that a bit every so often, but I intend to spend as much time here as I'm able.
I'll also pitch in when I can. Though it seems like I'll be busy with a few things in Liberl and some other places.
Okay,
I'll
LaBelle
monitor any
mentioned may be
information
important,
coming in from Marduk
please.
as best I'm able.
That'll be a big help, thanks. Betting there'll be plenty involved with this whole space operation, just like Ikaruga. Speaking of, Renee's not gonna give me anything, but I might be
give you
able to get
something.
something from the guild through Elaine.
Hey, don't forget about me! I've got plenty of time to help now that we've finished the shoot.
Okay, but this is a 4-month operation. You're gonna have another movie in some time frame in there, right?
That announcement was a big surprise, but I'm glad I can work with everyone like this again. This means I'll need to pay attention to news about the Genesis, and whatever Dad is planning, though.
I mean, there was that set of slots on Tryon Tower, it looked like.
Agnes? Is everything
Did she just
okay?
fucking wind back again?
Yes, I'm fine. I was
Again?
just thinking that I'll have to really give it my all from here on.
Did we just do that?
Oh, right. Hey, Fairy, before things get too busy, how about we go and look at some new clothes together?
Oh yeah, I completely didn't notice everyone's in their
For real?
usual clothing.
I really want to go too, but I couldn't possibly say it out loud.
What are you getting all red in the face for? I'll come along too, so no need
Yeah,
to
everyone
be
needs
shy
new
about
outfits,
it.
Carteret.
In that case, as the resident
Everyone
movie
needs new
star,
outfits.
I'll coach you all in the latest fashion.
We're doing a JRPG clothing change,
What
you know?
am I
Everyone
gonna
needs
do
it.
with you all?
It seems like things are about to become quite lively around here.
No, we're not playing here. We're just getting a flashback to get some more expanding on it. We're just skipping time, and they want to make sure we understand what happened. Albert won. Did Albert win? Yes, probably. This is the beginning of the game again. Remember in Sky, when we first heard about Calvin, somebody from the countryside came out and was like, man, we don't have ordnance at all. And here they are launching a rocket to space. About 7 to 8 years in there. You know, not long. This seems perfectly reasonable development. Not like it's reaching a pace beyond any human processing capability. Not in the slightest. So yeah, we're getting the beginning. We still can't see anything right now other than the continent. But it's not looking exactly like Nayuta from what I recall. I feel like Nayuta was very much not like this. So it doesn't look like it's connected, probably. It might be. I won't think about it. Let's just continue looking at this. Wait, what? Why did we redo the scene if there's no new context? Why did we redo the scene? Shizuna's here. Again. And Nadia and Swin are still here. Shouldn't they have left by now? How many of these scenes? None of these scenes were in the credits, I think. But they did a similar thing. Why are we doing this? Recap, man. From Hamilton, who was getting worried about something. Whatever it was. And now we're back. Strangely done. I'll just say that. It wasn't anything offensive or bad, but it was strange.
It really was a surprise. I had heard you accepted a contract with Marduk to test their new products, Crow. But I never expected to find that you had as well, Rufus.
Well, it's not like I'm an employee here or anything. I'm just a freelancer. So I'm in kind of the same boat as that Arkride guy.
So they're all testing weapons for them the same way Van is.
But I was just as surprised to bump into Mr. Man in Black here. Turns out he signed on at about the same time as me.
The last I had heard, your group was traveling all over the continent, using the Republic as a base. Is that right?
Alas, I couldn't exactly waltz back into Erebonia now, could I?
No, you probably
we've been
couldn't.
Traveling around the Republic, the northern countries, the free cities, and the central eastern countries.
You've done that in 2 to 3 years?
And once Meister Jorg joined up with Marduk, we were able to make a connection here through him.
Actually, we knew that, didn't we? But it was very, very, very barely hinted at that we knew that.
And it's thanks to that
Where is
that
he?
I was able to upgrade to a new body.
Can we fucking talk to this bastard, please, about Zeit and what's happening in the past and what he knows?
This body really is a technological masterpiece. It can even let me get drunk.
Why?
Why? Is amazing, but isn't it?
She's not a human.
For you to start drinking.
She can drink whenever she
Agreed.
wants.
I think that should wait until you're a grown-up. Let's say about the same time Nadia's old enough to drink.
Well, I guess it's okay if it's the same as Nadia.
Sheesh.
Sure.
You may look a bit bigger, but you haven't changed much at all on the inside.
Well, she was a bit smaller very recently,
Speaking
so...
of Swin and Nadia, you mentioned they'd returned home?
Right. The two of them are originally from Remiferia.
Okay,
Though
that's
it's
where
a
they're
shame
from.
neither has any family left there to visit.
Still, running into a divine blade and 2 church members here is one thing. But I sure didn't wake up this morning thinking I'd be meeting both C the First and C the Second over there.
He's met the trifecta
Agreed.
now.
Both of those gentlemen were at the center of great upheavals in the Empire and Crossbell only a handful of years ago. Not only that, but it's clear that they each have top-level combat potential.
You know, between them and Mr. Spriggan here, Marduk really went out of its way to go after the cream of the crop when it comes to shady dudes.
So it's surprising they didn't go after Kevin.
Lumping me in with them, huh? Well, I can't even really argue against that.
I'm sure you can. They're literal terrorists and dictators. They've done some bad things, Van. You haven't done anything.
Oh, don't even worry about it. They're all just external contractors. It's not like they're official Marduk employees or anything. Besides, we've all got some skeletons in our closets, right? Guys like them understand a little give and take better than most.
Here at Marduk, fairness is a core policy.
Gossip, that doesn't
In addition,
justify anything.
By cultivating working relationships with such individuals, we build a more robust crisis management network. In fact, our technical cooperation with the Septian Church is born of this same philosophy.
I suppose I won't reject such a stance out of hand.
Yeah, if us church folk are making use of Hollow and Shard technology, then we indirectly benefit from it too.
But Qasim, that can't be the only reason for today's test and all the other stuff you're doing, can it?
Ah. Right. You've gone through your adornment ceremony. So tell me then, Farida, how do you see all this?
She is in fact adorned thanks to Van.
I still haven't learned enough about the latest technology or political stuff. But as an honorary substitute priestess of the Kruger,
Honorary
I'm slowly
substitute
learning how to
priestess.
see the big picture a bit better.
Honorary substitute priestess. What a title.
Like that big announcement the Republic made back in April, for example. Since then, it's become a great flame, fed by the breath of many and causing a strong updraft.
There are asteroids up there, actually. That's curious. Why are
And
there
many
asteroids?
people, both good and bad,
Just
are looking
orbiting.
to ride this draft upwards. So the reason you called us here for this test should have something to do with all that, shouldn't it?
Fairy, you're really something else.
It might have something to do with it.
Wowee. You're one of the Kruger, is that right?
Seems like our young girl grew up while I was away.
Sort
Well,
of.
she's the one with the most potential to grow, after all.
Indeed. Watching her do so has been a treat.
Oh my god, he's
Don't
actually
forget
fully
those thoughts and
complimenting her.
feelings. They are, more than anything else, the most important quality for a priestess. They may even help you find your own way in the tumultuous draft to come.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, everything's about to fucking explode.
My
so...
apologies for making you wait, everyone. It may not be much, but I've prepared a humble repast for you to show my gratitude for your continued friendship. We have available handmade finger foods, sandwiches,
Interesting music.
first flush tea, as well as freshly roasted coffee. We also have a selection of sweets from all over the continent, starting with dried fruits from Valis. Please enjoy.
No freaking way! They even got stuff from that famous place in Le Mans!
That's right, Van. Let's get to it. Let's have fun.
I'm just going to have to try them all.
They're about to be best friends.
I've come to expect such passion for sweets from Lapis. But,
Let me guess. Mr. Spriggan's got a major sweet tooth, too.
He most definitely has a certain enthusiasm for desserts, yes.
Look, it's how he copes.
he even started writing a sweets review blog on the net recently.
Did he now?
Yep. Definitely a hardcore sweet tooth.
Come on, man. Ain't you supposed to be some back alley problem solver? Live up to the reputation a little.
His back alley problem solving is generally bracer work that bracers are too uptight to do. That's the best way of putting it.
Given that both of us have died before. I bet we have a fair bit in common.
What
do you say we get to know each other better?
What a thing to say to
I'm
someone.
not worthy of your regard. But I would love to speak with you, Mr.
Also, why did he not say that to Crow, but to Rufus? All three of you have died in some way. I think you're probably closer to Crow than to Rufus, actually, Barkhorn. And but still, what a thing to say. Okay, exploration time, exploration time. Yep, same as always. I'm not sure how long the prologue is the problem.
Shock one up.
Because I want to say, okay,
stuff.
that's
Shock one up.
episode 1 done. But then the prologue could end literally after this scene. And that would be awkward. But let's take the bet. We're going to take that bet, and if it's awkward, it's awkward. Not the end of the world. Okay, well that was apparently 2 hours already. Did not feel like it. That was great. What a start. Fan service galore. Absolutely fan service everywhere. Thrown at you incessantly, and I'm so happy about it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll see you guys next time for maybe, hopefully, almost certainly finishing the prologue and seeing what the actual main thrust of the game will be, because we don't actually know still. That was great. What an intro. And the new combat is great. Everything's feeling good. Reen is better. Still not immediately exciting, but better. And that's something. That's something. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.